Happy holidays to everyone and welcome to my channel. I have something quite special for everybody today, and in all honesty, I really had no idea that this came out last month on November 12th. If you're subscribed to my channel and visit regularly, you know that I love Nintendo Switch accessories, and this Nintendo officially licensed Hori brand Mario Kart Racing Wheel Pro Deluxe, jeez, that's such a tongue twister, was something that I did not know existed until our always listening phones and devices placed the GameStop ad on my Instagram showcasing this item. So sometimes it does get it right, huh? I didn't feel like paying $99.99 on GameStop or Amazon, but that's not a bad price at all for this kind of peripheral. It is really quality made. So I decided to visit my old friend. I haven't visited this friend in a long time. Its name is eBay. I haven't purchased a big item on eBay in years, but I came across this seller. It's a really highly rated seller. Its name is Gamer Candy. They have over 90,000 ratings and they hover around 99% positive. And they actually were selling this for $80.77 plus tax. So it came out to $87.03. So I saved about, $20 plus tax if I were to purchase it for $99.99. Anyway, this item was labeled brand new and it was shipped in a very secure box with tons of bubble wrap inside. This thing was inside a box, and this box is actually big itself, so it was a box within the box with a ton of bubble wrap. This whole thing was sealed still, and it only took 3 business days to arrive. So as we take a look at the wheel itself now, you can see that there's some resistance. I sped up the video just a little bit just to get through this part, because the latter half of this video is actually me using the wheel on Mario Kart 8. And fun fact, this is actually compatible with Windows, so you can use this on your computer. If I had any racing games on my computer, I would have tried it out and showed you all, but I don't own any. This peripheral would be amazing with something like Forza, or maybe even Rocket League. Actually, I own Rocket League on the Switch, and this little item or this wheel isn't specifically designated for Mario Kart. You can use it for any racing game, so maybe I'll make a future video playing Rocket League with this wheel. That sounds kind of fun. It has all the paddle shifters and everything. So the back of the unit has the USB plug, and then it also has like a little phone jack looking cable, and that's how you connect the pedals to the wheel itself. So you can see that there's a bit of resistance. Even with the video sped up, you can see that I have to put a little bit of muscle into it. It's not too overwhelming, so a child can turn it pretty easily, but it does feel nice. There's a nice amount of feedback when you turn the wheel. So I'm gonna actually just use the clamp and screw that came with this, because I don't like little suction cups because they never stick to my table. So it's really easy to put on, and it's actually a really nice secure fit. As you can tell, this is a voiceover, so I know how everything performs and I know how everything goes already, but I'm just going to speed this up maybe 5 times right here so you guys can see what the clamp looks like and how to install the clamp on any table. It's actually a pretty wide clamp, so it can go on a variety of tables, even a TV dinner table if you want a really small setup. I didn't mention this earlier because I was just babbling, but it does have all of the Nintendo Switch controller face buttons on there, a home button, a capture button, the plus and minus, a D-pad, A, B, X, Y, Z, L, Z, R, and then the left and right paddles also act as the left and right triggers as well. There's also an assign button, so this thing has special features, and an item button, and that's about it for the face buttons on the steering wheel. And here are the pedals. You can see that the accelerator actually goes farther in than the brake. It's kind of like real life when you drive a real car or a real automatic vehicle. And there's also an extension little footrest right there for the pedals. So I'm going to plug everything in and get everything started, and then I'm going to try this out on a Nintendo Switch. We're going to play Mario Kart 8, obviously. There's no other game I should try this out with right now, but as I mentioned earlier, if you guys want to see that video of me playing Rocket League with this item, let me know in the comments below and I will get that video fired up. If not, nobody really cares, so I'll just shut up. I'm going to switch to an over the shoulder view and let's get Mario Kart 8 going. So let's just check if everything works on the wheel. Here's the D-pad, A, and I believe the accelerator is an A button as well too. Yeah, and then this should be B. Yep. So A and B is right there. A, B, X works, Y. Dog's barking. This should be the home button. So everything looks to be in working order so far. There you go, hold on the home button. So let's get Mario Kart started. We'll just use Sugarberry Smash's name. I'm trying to record everything at the same time, so I'm sitting awkwardly, but it's actually not a bad setup. And with this clamp right here, it's actually really sturdy. LNR. So these are essentially LNR. Oh, there you go. Let's go on time trial so we can just test out everything. So I must pick Bowser Jr. I say this in all my videos. It's either Bowser Jr. or Villager for me. Oh. For everybody else who was wondering, this button right here should be the capture button. Yeah. This is gonna feel really different. Oh, whoa, I suck. Oh my gosh, it's so much weird. It's so much weirder with this thing. So this is the jump. Drifting's gonna be a pain right now. So there is an option. I noticed that there's a lot of wheel turn ratio on here. So you can change it to an either a shorter circumference, so 180 degrees, or 270 degrees. So if you want more steering or less steering, so it's assign plus ZR for 180, assign plus ZL for 270. So assign plus ZL, hold it for 3 seconds. The light went on and went off. So that should be 270 degrees. So if I want to turn it more, it's gonna look like that. Okay. So assign plus ZR. That should be a blue light right there. You'll see it in the other camera, I think. And then, so it's blue for 180, green for 270. Try that one more time. Assign plus ZL. There you go. Green. I'm gonna try not to cover it with this hand this time. Assign plus ZR. There you go. Okay. So if you're more into drifting and you want a tighter wheel, this is probably how I'm gonna play more often. Okay, so alright, so you can tap the trigger over here to do tricks. But the question is, can I? Ah, jeez. It's something you get used to, though. I'm usually one of those players who drift around every corner. Ah, man. I'm gonna master this one day. I'm just showing off the wheel to everybody. Okay. I don't want to driving 10 and 2. Oh, man, I can't be talking to me today. Alright, I'm gonna try to do one clean lap. Alright, let's try this. I know I can't hit that left turn. I usually can, but not today. Man, I suck today. I probably can get it. Try to get to purple. Okay, there you go. At least there's one clean drift right there. Overall, this thing's freaking awesome. They added a left and right paddle right here, so it makes drifting kind of fun, feeling like you're in a fancy car. Well, you know, no, it's plastic, but you know, close enough, but really good for a Mario Kart experience. This is something that's gonna take a little bit of time to master, especially since majority of the time I play with this. Mario Kart has gotten a little stale for me because I've had it since it came out on the Wii U. So this is something nice to freshen it up a bit. They say that this is a touch sensitive button, and I want to know if that's true or not. Nothing. Nothing.